This time for sure, in 17 hours, all will finally be revealed. How's it, everybody? Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are 17 hours out from the 10th anniversary year live broadcast in Tokyo at 2100 PST. That'll be about 7 p.m. my time, 1900. So should be pretty good time. We have about an hour-long broadcast planned where they will likely be going over the most recent update, overviewing the removal of the reversal feature, probably talking a little bit more about that new mode that they discussed during the English fan meetup over in LA earlier this year, especially since JP is doing their fan meetup when this will be going live. So pretty likely they'll be talking about that a little bit as well, giving players maybe the first looks at this new mode. But also they will be revealing the next Dokkan Fest character at this time, as well as indicated here on the Twitter and in the in-game news. And I'm going to tell you what, it's been a while since we've had a producer letter and live broadcast for a monthly reveal, which leads me to believe that this is going to be a rather large reveal, or at least, a big to-do of something that's probably maybe its first go round here in Dokkan, a first appearance of sorts. And I can think of no other person for this to be than Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And we've talked a little bit about this before, about why we think this should be. I mean, this does seem to be the new big hype form, of course, right? Being that it is a Super Saiyan 4 form, and it's the most recent form from the most recent anime that we've gotten. However, there's a couple things in game that lead me to believe that this is likely the case here, and that is the new Union Master stages. Believe it or not, I've talked about this before, and I haven't really seen anybody else talk about this other than me. And initially I thought it was wrong with this theory, but the more and more I look back at it, it has held true. And that is the release of the Union Master stage coincide with new releases, right? When we had initially analyzed this prior to Transcendent Dokkan campaign, we were wondering, right, that, oh, well, it must be something to do with like maybe Majin Buu Saga, because fused fighters and hybrid Saiyans, right? It had Vegito and Gotenks and Gohan here on the main sort of screen here, and so that's kind of what we thought. And then they revealed the Blue Goku and Vegeta and the Rose and Zamasu. Except here's the thing, it did fit the theme that I had predicted back then, right? Because both for 3 of the LRs, right, the Goku, the Rose Masu, and then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, they're all fused fighters, which means they were part of that category for when this was introduced, but then that still left hybrid Saiyans. Well, here's the thing. By the end of the celebration, what did we get? We got a brand new hybrid Saiyans LR. So my theory held true, and then it continued to hold true to the next major celebration. Movie heroes and movie bosses were the next 2 stages to be made available, and who was the main unit? Golden Frieza and Gogeta, both a movie hero and a movie boss, right? And as well, right, the Part 2 Broly also covers movie bosses, but more so, right, in relation to the Golden Frieza and Gogeta. So the theory held true there. Then the next one, Battle of Fate. Now that one was a little tricky, because that is that's a rather wide net to catch there. However, baby the next Dokkan Fest to release, along with that stage, leads the Battle of Fate category. Of course, because he and Goku from this fight are on a Battle of Fate. So once again, the theory held. So that means this most recent stage that we just got, Transformation Boost. Whatever is next for this campaign is likely to be a Transformation Boost character. And I mean, what other transformation would make sense other than, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Now, here's the thing about Transformation Boost, though, right? When we look at it as a category, right, it is typically involving units that in their animations somehow, some way, do a transformation, or at least power up, right? So a character like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta standalone, right? He's not going to be on the category because, right, he's not actually powering up, or like Super Saiyan 4 Goku by himself, right? If we just open up here, right, like he doesn't get to be on the category because he's not powering up to Super Saiyan 4 within the card. However, right, if we come, right, his Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4 form is on the category, and I believe like the GT Goku, is he on the category? Transformation Boost? No. Okay, for some reason he's not on the category. However, other characters who do power up in their animations do get to be on the category. Yeah, this guy was released before Dokkan had their little weird decision to start including animations within their power up. Well, but he does get power beyond Super Saiyan because he powers up, but for some reason not Transformation Boost. But like, for example, well, I think his is because he starts as Super Saiyan. That's the problem. But Daima Goku, for example, starts as Super Saiyan, right? And in his animations goes to Super Saiyan 2. And in the beginning, he's also powering up the Super Saiyan. And so he is on, not only is he on Transformation Boost, he leads Transformation Boost. And so if we are to assume that the next category character is on the next Dokkan Fest is on the category, then we can safely assume it's going to be a character that somehow powers up. Now, the easiest way to do this, right? We have Daima Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? He starts as Super Saiyan 3, and then he transforms into Super Saiyan 4, maybe with like some type of revive mechanic via Neva's magic, or maybe that's just straight up the entrance animation, Neva's magic, and then he comes out as Super Saiyan 4. However they decide to do it, but as long as they have that transformation within his animations, he should fit the category. I don't really see what else I don't really see any other way they can do it. Now, again, like I said, because Transformation Boost is such a wide category and it's literally just characters powering up, obviously this means this could be anyone, literally anyone else. But if we are to consider the fact that they are going out of their way to do a special live broadcast, gotta be something big. They're not gonna do a live broadcast like this for let's find a less hyped character here, right? Like, they're not gonna do this for like a transforming Boo or something, right? Although, I mean, we just got a transforming Boo. I don't know why we would get another one, but they're not gonna do a live broadcast for this, or like a live broadcast for a new Cell or something, right? It's gonna be something big. Now, it's possible this could be related to Heroes. The reason they're doing this, a live broadcast, maybe it's our final sort of send off to Heroes with the large crossover campaign, and that could be why they're choosing to do live broadcast. After all, Dragon Ball Divers, the replacement for Heroes, is celebrating its first anniversary with Timebreaker Bardock as as sort of the new character for the anniversary, along with Vegito and Gogeta, of course, right? You can't have an anniversary anywhere without them. But yeah, so Timebreaker Bardock. Now, Timebreaker Bardock obviously himself would not be on the category. However, if he does power up to Super Saiyan 3, he could go in the category as long as he powers up into Super Saiyan 3 within his animations, or even just powers up to Super Saiyan within his animations. They could justify doing that, right? So we get a new crossover Timebreaker Bardock, and then they could do something there. But I do think Daima fits a little more, and I've talked about this before. One, not just because it's the new hype thing, but we do know that if there is to be a crossover mix into this year, the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s are too easy along with Gohan and Bardock, so they would make sense as well, right? Because this guy's going to want some Super Saiyan 4 help more than likely. And while there's plenty of Super Saiyan 4s to go around, never hurts to have a little more, especially when you're tying into a new celebration here, right? Options. That's what we love. We love options. So, guys, that is it for our video. That is why I think Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku is coming. I think the Union Master Stage has pretty much done a good job all year since its release of sort of pointing us in the right direction of what's to come next. But again, that's just my theory. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know before the reveal in 17 hours, who do you think the new character is going to be revealed? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.